Gaius Julius Caesar, born in 100 BCE into the patrician Julii family, came of age during the turbulent years of the Roman Republic. Despite his noble lineage, his family's political influence had waned, leaving Caesar determined to restore its prominence. His ambition became evident early when, as a young man, he married Cornelia, the daughter of a powerful politician. This defiance of the dictator Sulla, who opposed the marriage, forced Caesar to flee Rome temporarily. However, Sulla's eventual pardon allowed him to return and begin his ascent. Caesar's military career started in earnest when he joined the Roman army, gaining early recognition for his bravery in battles across Asia Minor and earning the prestigious civic crown. His political ambitions drew him back to Rome, where he quickly built alliances. With a combination of charm, oratory, and financial backing, Caesar advanced through the ranks of the cursus honorum, the structured path of political offices in the Republic. He served as a quaestor aedile and later as Pontifex Maximus, Rome's chief priest, in what many saw as a surprising victory given his young age. In 60 BCE, Caesar formed the First Triumvirate, an informal political alliance with two other powerful men, Crassus, the wealthiest man in Rome, and Pompey, a celebrated general. This alliance allowed Caesar to secure the consulship in 59 BCE, where he championed laws benefiting his allies, such as land reforms for Pompey's veterans. As a reward for his service, Caesar was granted the governorship of Gaul, modern-day France, and parts of Illyria, giving him command of a vast army. Caesar's military campaigns in Gaul would solidify his legacy. Over nearly a decade, he expanded Rome's territory through brilliant strategies, defeating powerful Gallic tribes and even venturing into Britain. His conquests enriched Rome, brought him immense popularity, and built an army loyal to him personally. However, his growing influence alarmed many in the Senate, particularly after the death of Crassus, which weakened the balance within the triumvirate. Pompey, once Caesar's ally, drifted toward the Senate's faction, increasingly wary of Caesar's ambitions. In 49 BCE, the Senate, urged by Pompey, ordered Caesar to disband his army and return to Rome as a private citizen, effectively stripping him of power. Defying the Senate, Caesar crossed the Rubicon River with his army, famously declaring, "The die is cast." This act of insurrection sparked a civil war between Caesar and Pompey. Caesar's tactical brilliance and the loyalty of his troops brought him swift victories. Pompey fled to Egypt, where he was assassinated, leaving Caesar unchallenged. Caesar returned to Rome in triumph and was appointed dictator. However, he sought not just to consolidate power but to implement lasting reforms. He pardoned many of his former enemies, reorganized the Senate by adding loyal supporters, and introduced measures to alleviate Rome's debt crisis. Caesar also launched public works projects to reduce unemployment, distributed land to veterans, and reformed the calendar, introducing the Julian calendar, which became the basis for the modern system. Despite his achievements, Caesar's concentration of power made many senators uneasy. He accepted honors and titles that traditionally represented monarchical authority, including being declared dictator for life. This accumulation of power stirred fears that Caesar intended to crown himself king, a prospect that many Romans who valued the Republic's traditions found intolerable. A group of senators, led by Cassius and Brutus, whom Caesar considered a friend, conspired to remove him. On the Ides of March in 44 BCE, Caesar attended a Senate meeting at the theater of Pompey, unaware of the impending betrayal. As he sat in his chair, the conspirators surrounded him and began to stab him. Caesar tried to resist, but upon seeing Brutus among the attackers, he reportedly uttered the famous words, "Et tu, Brute?" Though this may be a later embellishment. Caesar fell at the base of Pompey's statue, his body pierced by 23 stab wounds. His assassination did not restore the Republic as the conspirators had hoped. Instead, it plunged Rome into further chaos and civil wars, leading ultimately to the rise of Caesar's adopted heir, Octavian, who would become Augustus, the first emperor of Rome. Thus, Caesar's death marked both the end of the Republic and the beginning of the Roman Empire, cementing his place as one of history's most transformative figures.